Love to the Gooners, Goonerettes, and Gooner babies. Not forgetting the Gooner elders. Let's get into this article now. Fighting 100 mil euro bid prepared. Arsenal resolved to be seriously tested by Euro giants. Is it? Let's see while go on. Arsenal defender William Saliba is reportedly set to be the subject of a strong transfer inquest from Paris Saint-Germain, who could be ready to put as much as 100 million euros on the Gunners' table for the French centre-back. Let me tell you this before I even get any more. Forget euros, blood, when you're talking to we, for one. That's one, right? And I'm starting small. That's one. Forget euros. You come with sterling, blood. Yeah? You come with sterling. Okay, and we already got sterling. Yeah. All right. You come with sterling, blood, when you want to talk about stuff. 100 million ain't getting you Saliba, bruv. 100 million ain't getting you Saliba, bruv. Dream on. Dream on. This is 2024. If you don't try and bring your backside to 300 million, yeah, I said that shit. Yeah, I said that shit. We have to start going on like, say, Real Madrid go on with their contracts, blood. Do you know how much it costs to get Vinny out? You know how much it costs to get Calafiori out? Are you mad? Them type of clauses there's got 600 mil on it, blood. Go check that. Are you insane? I don't want no one to even look at Saliba, bruv. We just gotta do our thing. Long as we keep winning and we try and we bring home a title this year, please. And it's not even down to that anyway. That's bonus. That's keeping man get me on point. His contract is tidy. You lot ain't getting nothing, bro. You get me? And Paris Saint-Germain, please. Clearly, you ain't want him when he was younger, when he was still doing his duck dizzle. You didn't want him then because he was in your yard. You get me? He was in your yard. So please, I ain't worrying about no PSG. The only people I'm worrying about is Real Madrid. If Real Madrid come knocking, then it's problems. Then it's problems because people, you're gonna think about it. And I'm saying that we've had this drama before. We've had it before with Real Madrid. You know what I'm saying? Anelka should never have left us. I know we got the training ground and everything, and we leveled up, and then we got the king to come. We could have had the king. I think it was Arsenal's plan to have the king and Henri. Have the king and Henri. Have the king and Anelka. But we already dominated. It would have been a bit. It would have been a bit too much. It would have been a bit too much for them. But anyway, let's go with this. Let's see what's going on. Saliba has been a star performer for Arsenal in the last few years, initially having to gain experience out on loan before emerging as a regular starter for Arteta since 22-23 season, when he also ended up being badly missed through injury towards the end of the campaign. Arsenal surely won't want to lose Saliba anytime soon, but slightly worrying report from some name of I guess that's a piece of paper from States. From a news article, states that PSG could be preparing an offer as much as 100 million for the 23-year-old, which would supposedly force the North London Giants to reconsider their stance on the player. It is interesting to see how this spans out, but it's hard to imagine that the Gunners would really let Saliba go at the moment, and 100 mil doesn't really seem like that kind of money that would be enough to change their minds. Thank you. You're gonna have to triple that, blood, for Saliba. He's the best, bruv. He's the best. Arsenal, as long as Arsenal are a winning project, one imagines Saliba won't be tempted to leave the Emirates Stadium. But of course, trophies haven't quite been flowing just yet. Arteta won the FA Cup with Arsenal back in 2020, while his side picked up the Community Shield last season, but they'll want to close the gap on Manchester City and finally win the Premier League title, while the Champions League could also be a realistic aim. Saliba will surely be a key part of that, but it perhaps wouldn't be too surprising if he were at some point to have his head turned by a big club like PSG. No, like Real Madrid. He would undoubtedly offer him a big money move and a star in Rome, plus the chance to return to his native France. Okay, Real Madrid can't offer that. But that's if he's a want to go home thing. Saliba played for Arsenal last night as they beat Paris Saint-Germain 2-0 in their Champions League clash at the Emirates Stadium. Yeah, it's a joke team, bruv. Get me? You couldn't get Arsene. You ain't getting Saliba. Get me? You ain't got that pull. And when I say that, it sounds stupid because they pulled Messi, they pulled Neymar, they pulled Mbappe, they pulled Di Maria, they pulled Beckham at one point. They pulled bad dudes over there, blood. Bare bad man. Didn't they have did Buffon go over there? Did Van der Sar go over there? I can't remember. I'm sure they must have had goalkeepers as well, but I can't remember if those two actually went there. But nah, man. PSG could be a pull because of the French thing, but you couldn't get Arsene to come. You get me? Real Madrid couldn't get Arsene to come, but France, Pasha and Demand is like the shit. So if you're French, you'd think, like that's what they like to put in the air anyway. And I don't when I say they, I mean football media. Because they always say that, like they said that about Eddie Howe. If England come knocking, he's gone. Not necessarily, bro. What does that mean? What do you lot think this shit is? It's hilarious, man. It's hilarious. But let me know what you're thinking down below. Do you think Saliba could get his head turned by Paris Saint-Germain? I personally am only worried about Real Madrid when they come knocking. That's the only club that I'm worried about. I wouldn't even be worried if Barcelona came knocking. None of that. I'm not worried about none of that. Real Madrid is the only team. And they have to win the Champions League this season to keep me worried. You know, dig me. And they have to win their league. So that's the same thing. You have to keep winning to get the best man. You know what I mean? You have to keep winning, but they do have a nice team over there, blood. It's embarrassing. It's almost in fucking embarrassing what Real Madrid have. You get me? Anyway, people, let me know down in the comments and let me know what you think Saliba is worth also. I don't care what no one say. 300 million sterling. You ain't getting Saliba, blood. Say something, say nothing. And I'll see you on the next one. I mean. Can you keep a secret? Love to my Gooners, Goonerettes and Gooner baby. Not forgetting my Gooner elder. Salute as always. Let's get into this article. Arsenal expected to sell 2023 signing as Edu Arteta draw a 4-man replacement list. You see they got Kivior right there. Let's see if it's actually him. Arsenal are expected to sell Kivior in 2025 with a second defender exit on the cards. Arsenal are casting their eye over 4 potential replacements, according to a report. Arsenal signed Kivior for approximately 20 million in 2023 January window. However, following a can't say it, the arrivals of Timber and Calafiori, Kivior has tumbled down the pecking order. According to a fresh update for TBR Football, the Poland international is expected to leave Arsenal in 2025 and potentially as early as the January window. With Tierney also having a green light to leave North London, the club have reportedly began assessing potential replacements. Four players are understood to be coming under the microscope. I have no idea who these are. Mikel. I have no idea who these are. Christian, Zizi, and Victor Reese. I have no idea who any of these men are, but I bet you there's a Brazilian link to there someplace. So I'll see. So Christian, Zizi, and Reese are all centre backs, while Macau is a left back. Um, of the quartet, it was suggested that Macau would be the player most suited to making an immediate impact upon the Arsenal arrival. Reese is only 18 years of age. Zizi is 19, and Macau is 20. No, sorry, not Macau. And Christian is 20. Mikel is by far the most experienced of the age. At age 23, Arsenal make inquiries into defender signings. Kivior was heavily linked with a return to Serie A over the summer, with Villarreal also interested. However, Arsenal ultimately elected to retain the versatile defender who has picked up just 16 minutes of the Premier League action this season. And the Gunners talking about Reese now from Palmeiras. Is that how you say it? From Brazil. I'm guessing that's the Brazil team. Centre back Reese. The Gunners have made dual inquiries into Palmeiras as well as Reese's representative. The Brazilians has a €100 million release clause in his contract, though Arsenal would obviously look to strike a deal for a fraction of the price if acting on their interest. Real Madrid are also interested or are also monitoring Reese and have matched Arsenal with their approaches. Chelsea, Liverpool, and Barcelona have all expressed an interest in the talented team as well. So I just seen that's about another player. Don't need to read that. Kivior, man. Who was I talking to? Someone, I think it was on during a watch along. Someone said they want to get they was gonna get a Kivior shirt for someone. I'm sure that's what someone said. I can't remember it now. And I was like, "Ooh, I don't know." I was like, "Well, if they like Kivior, they like Kivior in it, so you can do what you want." But if it's like you are getting them a gift and you're picking him, I'll hold tight. Yeah, me, I'll hold tight because I think we might sell him. I said that because it's been in the wind. I thought he might have gone in the summer, but I like Kivior, man. You know what I mean? He does his job sometimes, man. I'll say he does his job sometimes. When he's playing, that's the sometimes. When he's playing, he does his job, man. You know what I mean? He's not the best out of our lineup, so that's why he's down the pecking order. Everyone above him should be above him. You know what I mean? So you got the starting lineup, even though it's switched up a little bit now, but you got the starting lineup, so let's just call it Ben, Saliba, Gabs, and Timber. Yeah. Callie's better. Callie's better than him. You know what I'm saying? I said Timber already. Tommy's better than him. You know what I'm saying? So he should be in that order. And I want to keep both of them. I think they should stay. They're meant to be there. They're there. You're there for when we need to rotate, and then you don't need to panic. You be like, all right, Kivior's coming on. All right, Tommy's coming on. You know what I'm saying? No problem. You know what I mean? But they all have to understand that before you come on, Callie will come on, Timber will come on, Ben will come on. It depends. You know what I mean? You just got to stay focused, guys. That's all we need to do is stay focused. Let's get this season underway. I say we keep everybody and you bring in them four. They're babies, man. Get me? You don't get rid of the experience yet. You bring in the babies and then you let it be known like these men are coming in. So you man need to do your thing. The experienced guys need to do your thing, and then I'll bring these guys on for the last 15, last 20, give them a 30 run. And then 2-2s when that season done, experience. The babies have got their experience, the era experienced guys got even more experience, and hopefully they got some medals. Now you can bounce, and now we can sell you with a little change. You know what I mean? It might not be a lot, but a little change. And then this following season, now the 18-year-old, 19-year-old are both 1 year older, got more experience. Boom, now they can hold themselves. That's how you do that, baby. That's how you do it. But let me know, people. Let me know what you're saying. And I will see you on the next one, man. Stay good, stay nice, and stay blessed.
Gooner on the sofa, proud of North London, gotta represent, and I'ma tell you one thing.
What's up, people? Make sure you like and subscribe to the channel.